So today's question is, I have it written down. Besides the keys of joy and gratitude, are there any others we can use towards manifesting wealth? Okay, so this is to open up the doors. This is your reading. To open up the doors to manifesting enormous wealth and abundance in your life. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it's a good thing I went kind of quick there. So bald eagle is telling the cup we are manifesting information having to do with wealth. And bald eagle, as you know, is a high flyer. So let's do this. Our divination cards, get some information. The divination cards are useful in that this goes this way, yes. They are like pointers, you know, they like give us a road sign. A road sign, like this away. Okay, our question again. Besides the keys of joy and gratitude, are there any others we can use towards manifesting wealth? We're looking for keys that open the manifestation doors. What else can we use? Deep dive. Yeah, this is the one of feelings, going way down into your feelings. Really pay close attention to how you feel, because if you feel joy, that is, you're like reflecting the universe, and the universe will like bring in what gives you joy. Okay, something like that. That's so deep dive is understanding, really taking a good look. Are you joyful? Are you feeling bummed out? If you are, you better do something quick, because you're attracting all kinds of bummed out stuff into your life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But anyways, let's do another one. So, deep dive, joy. Besides joy and gratitude, are there any others, the keys we can use toward manifesting wealth? Keys that open the doors to wealth. Sword of destruction. Okay, traveling on a pathway, meeting an obstacle, a challenge, the real blade of earth can wreak havoc or benefits. Indicates pruning to have new growth. Yeah, so if there is something, you know, this makes a lot of sense. To have manifest something, right? We have to get rid of stuff to bring in the new. That means like going through the closet and whatever, you know what I mean? This is another, it is a key. Clearing. But do it responsibly so you can have benefits instead of like chaos. Okay. And the spades are earth. So just if you want to have that. Okay, so let's keep these 2 cards over here. We're going to use those. These are keys that you can use with deliberation. Okay, now the really fun part. Let's get our... Oops, we forgot to do this coffee cup. Okay, same question. Keys. We're looking for keys that open the door to manifestation. And we only look across from the handle. Which by now, if some of you may be brand new to these videos. Well. So let's put this over here. Our table is getting crowded again. That happens. My stick is really going to heck over. I found that. Yes, sirree. We have a feather, and I found it. One of my cats played with it during the night. Oh boy, can't leave stuff all around, you know, they love stuff like this. Okay, let's do this. So right directly across from the handle. Well, I do see a cat, you know, right there looking right at us. And cats, they're supposed to be like scammers if we go by what's in that book. But I prefer to, because I live with cats and I know how joyful they are. They bring a lot of affection into my life. So I don't look at them as like that. So here's a figure right here. Could be you with your arms up. Here could be a bird. We're like releasing a message. That's what it looks like, you know, like you have the bird in hand and you release it. And, you know, it looks like we're getting a lot of dragons. This looks like a little baby dragon, yeah. Yep, it looks like one of the ones I make. We're kind of skinny and funny looking. And down here, on the very lower, like in the past, that realm in the past, there's another figure. And this figure has in its hands, looks like a loaf of bread. Let's look up bread, a loaf of bread. That must be something. If there's bread in here, bread. Bread, food, take care of your health. Well, health, wealth, and happiness. So yeah, key being the, you know what I discovered? When I started fasting and that started clearing out my life, you know, inner life of your body reflects your outer life. So if you're eating a lot of garbage, junk food, unhealthy, processed food, that's going to affect your outer life. You're going to attract all kinds of unhealthy, you know, things. So that makes a lot of sense. So, you know, if you fast, I don't want to push this on you, but fasting, if you can go more than 17 hours, that you get into autophagy. And autophagy is the amazing natural process of every single cell in your body kicks into cleaning. It's like housework, cleaning. Like imagine this. you live in a city, right? A town. And after 17 hours, this horde of housekeepers comes into the town and cleans every single house in that town. Sweeping, vacuuming, washing windows, like getting rid of trash. This ties into the other card of pruning. So if you can be aware of your optimum health, and that's why I do fasting. In fact, this morning I resolved, 8:05 a.m. this morning, after my first cup of coffee with almond milk that has calories, going into a fast. And I'll do some pruning myself too, because I love to manifest wealth. Okay, this looks like a figure releasing a bird and the miniature dragon, and we have a cat. And for me, the meaning of a cat is contentment and joy. And we have the little figure with a loaf of bread. So I'm not sure what to call this video, but anyways, that's, we'll work with those two things. So health, pruning, inner health and outer health. And then, now we do this. Now we get to our so this was a lot of fun yesterday. We're going to include our bird's feather because this represents messages. Okay, like written messages coming from the universe. Now the universe is going to start weighing in. And what we do, I've learned how to speed up the film so that we can do this really quickly. And you can stick around, and just in case, you want to see how it happens. Okay, so here we go. We have, we removed one, and we have 49, and here we go. this is we have deep dive, and sort of destruction, pruning. Those are keys. And then another key is the army. So being in the army, like in the sense of, I've given this some thought because I've gotten it before. The army can mean being literally in an army, or it could be like in a giant group of people, like a corporation, with thousands of employees. And another person nowadays, this is like a modern type of leader in the midst of many others, is social media, an influencer. And like I read in the New York Times, there was a guy in Ukraine. He's on Telegram. He has like 1 million followers. And the army, the Ukrainian army, called him up and asked him, can you do fundraising for us? Ask your followers to give us donations so that we can build drones to attack inside Russia. And he did. I can put the link to that article in the description box. So he drummed up like $500,000 to give to the military, and they built some drones, and the rest. Okay, so be generous towards others. This is a commanding position, and you better be sure that you're in the right place and you're the right person, by the way. If you're not, you can create a lot of trouble. But since you got that line, it means that you are the right person. So, line 2, in the midst of the army, good fortune, no blame. The king bestows a triple decoration. And the trigram at the top, that is the medal, the triple decoration. And you also receive heavenly grace. Okay, and then so this hexagram switches over to becoming the receptive. And yes, to be a manifester with sublime success. We are in harmony with the universe. Okay, that's like tuning in, being totally open. And this is the earth. Okay, the receptive is the earth. Like if it were all straight lines, that would be heaven. The receptive is the earth. And the earth carries everything on it. It's so huge and abundant and supplies all of our lives with what we can use to live. So keep this in mind. Work with these. These are tools, the army and being receptive. And you will receive a decoration of some kind. An honor, which is a blessing. Okay, so that is our reading today. And thank you so much for tuning in. It's a lot of fun. And we can all benefit. And also, by the way, the I Ching day when I did through the I Ching here by myself, just to communicate, it said that it's so grateful for being used, because every time we use the I Ching, light, illuminating insight comes onto our planet Earth. So we want to encourage that. Okay, so have a great day, and may these keys open up some doors and benefit you with your manifesting. Thank you so much.